Did you know that birds have unique ways to excrete waste? Unlike mammals, which urinate in liquid form, birds are special when it comes to waste management. They don't just eliminate liquid and solid waste separately. Instead, they produce a semi-solid mixture. This unique process happens because birds have a different way of handling waste, primarily excreting it through their cloaca, a multifunctional opening. The waste consists of both feces and uric acid, which is less water-intensive. This adaptation is super useful because it helps birds conserve precious water, making them incredibly efficient at surviving in diverse environments, from wetlands to arid deserts. So next time you spot a bird, remember that its bathroom habits are not only fascinating, but also vital for its survival. How cool is that? You won't believe this. Animals face trials in medieval France. In a rather bizarre twist of history, certain animals were legally tried for crimes just like humans. Yes, you heard that right. One of the most famous cases involved a sow facing a death sentence for allegedly neglecting her piglets. These trials were not a joke. They were taken very seriously by the community. Animals could be accused of everything from theft to murder, and they often had legal representation. The courtroom drama could be quite intense, with witnesses testifying against the accused animal. The public viewed these events as a reflection of society's moral values. Some animals received harsh sentences, which might shock us today, highlighting the strange intersection of justice and superstition in medieval times. Why did this happen? It reveals a fascinating glimpse into how life, law, and culture intertwined in a world so different from ours. Explore Astolat Castle, the priciest dollhouse ever. This amazing dollhouse, valued at a staggering $85 million, is not your average toy. Located in the UK, Astolat Castle boasts 29 meticulously furnished rooms, each filled with intricate details that showcase exceptional craftsmanship. Imagine tiny furniture, paintings, and even miniature books, with 10,000 miniatures included throughout its enchanting landscape. Designers and artists have poured countless hours into creating this one-of-a-kind masterpiece, making it a favorite among dollhouse enthusiasts and collectors. Every room tells a story, from the grand ballroom to cozy bedrooms, capturing the charm of a real castle in miniature form. The attention to detail is so remarkable that it's easy to forget you're looking at a dollhouse. Astolat Castle has even captured the imagination of people all over the world, showcasing how art and creativity can turn simple materials into extraordinary treasures. Have you ever seen anything like this before? Dive into the Amazon's amazing freshwater power. The Amazon River is not just the largest river in the world, it also plays a crucial role in shaping the Atlantic Ocean's salinity. As it pours an astonishing amount of fresh water into the ocean, this flow creates a significant area where the saltiness of the water drops dramatically, extending as far as 200 miles, 322 kilometers, into the sea. This unique mix of fresh and salt water supports diverse marine life, making it a hotspot for various species that thrive in these conditions. Moreover, the reduced salinity affects ocean currents and even local weather patterns. Scientists study this fascinating freshwater plume to understand its impact on everything from marine ecosystems to global climate. It's amazing to think that one river can influence such a vast area and so many lives. How do you think this phenomenon might affect the creatures that live in both environments? Did you know Mauritania abolished slavery in 1981? This West African nation made headlines as the last country to officially end this practice. However, the journey to true freedom has been rocky. In 2007, laws were finally introduced to criminalize slave ownership, but enforcement of these laws remains weak, leaving many vulnerable. Human rights groups estimate that tens of thousands of people still live in conditions akin to slavery, often working under coercion and without pay. The Mauritanian government frequently downplays the situation, labeling it as a relic of the past. Yet activists insist that systemic forced labor is still a harsh reality for many. This complex and troubling issue raises urgent questions about human rights, enforcement, and what more needs to be done to ensure all Mauritanians can live in freedom and dignity. Have you heard about the world's best-selling car? The Toyota Corolla holds the impressive title of being the best-selling car in history, with over 50 million units sold worldwide. This small sedan first hit the roads in 1966, capturing the hearts of drivers with its reliability, fuel efficiency, and affordability. Unlike many cars that come and go, the Corolla has become a staple for families and commuters alike. Its popularity spans generations and continents, showing just how well it meets the needs of diverse drivers. Whether it's navigating busy city streets or cruising on highways, this car is designed to deliver a smooth and enjoyable ride. Featuring updates over the years, including improved safety features and modern technology, the Corolla has adapted to changing times while staying true to its roots. The commitment to quality and innovation has made this car a favorite in showrooms and driveways. But what do you think makes the Corolla so special that it outsells all others? Turns out the truth is that maps lie. Most world maps, especially the Mercator projection created in 1569, can distort the true sizes of countries. This popular map makes Alaska look almost as big as Brazil, even though Brazil is actually about 5 times larger. Similarly, Greenland seems enormous, appearing 14 times bigger than it really is. The Mercator projection was designed for navigation, which is why it stretches land near the poles. While it helps sailors, it misleads us about the true scale of our world. So the next time you glance at a map, remember that what you see might not reflect reality. The world is a complex, beautifully diverse place, and some regions are more accurately depicted on different types of maps. Understanding these distortions can give us a more realistic view of global geography, revealing just how fascinating and varied our planet really is. This might surprise you. Menopause is rare in mammals. Among all mammal species, only 3 have been observed to undergo menopause: humpback whales, orcas, and humans. This unique biological phenomenon means that these females stop reproducing but continue to live many years beyond their fertile age. The grandmother hypothesis offers an interesting explanation for why this happens. It suggests that older females contribute significantly to their social groups by sharing wisdom, skills, and care for the younger members. For instance, in orca pods, older females often lead hunts and provide crucial survival knowledge that benefits the entire group. This social dynamic may increase the survival rates of their descendants, ensuring that the knowledge and experience of older generations are passed down. So the next time you think about menopause, remember that it's not just a biological event. It can also be key to fostering family connections and community strength. Did you know Washington, D.C. is the smallest capital? Despite being an iconic city known for its monuments and museums, only 0.21% of Americans call Washington, D.C. home. This fascinating statistic makes it the capital city with the lowest population ratio worldwide. While cities like Beijing or London bustle with millions, D.C. struggles to fill its neighborhoods. The area has a unique blend of history and culture, attracting millions of tourists every year who come to see landmarks such as the White House, the U.S. Capitol, and the Lincoln Memorial. Yet the residents, who actually live there, number only around 700,000, making it a small yet significant community. The low population might surprise many, considering D.C.'s political importance and vibrant atmosphere. It raises questions about urban living, governance, and the balance between being a bustling center of power while maintaining a smaller local population. As a capital, D.C. represents the American spirit, but it also showcases how a city's essence can thrive even with fewer residents. Let's uncover the truth about the Colosseum. Originally called the Flavian Amphitheater, this iconic structure in Rome was constructed between 70 and 80 AD. It could accommodate around 50,000 spectators, making it a hub for thrilling public spectacles. Imagine the roar of the crowd as gladiators battled for glory, surrounded by the grandeur of ancient architecture. The Colosseum hosted not just gladiatorial contests, but also mock sea battles, animal hunts, and even dramatic reenactments of famous battles. With its intricate design featuring arched entrances and a complex system of trapdoors, the Colosseum was a marvel of engineering. Although the passage of time has weathered its stones, the Colosseum remains a symbol of Roman ingenuity and a popular tourist destination today. Would you dare to step back in time and witness the excitement that unfolded within those walls? Is it really true that Danny Trejo turned his life around? Danny Trejo, famous for his tough guy roles in action films like Machete, actually had a challenging past. He struggled with crime and addiction to heroin during his younger years. However, after hitting rock bottom, Danny sought help through rehabilitation. This life-changing decision didn't just save him, it opened new doors. Once he was clean, he became an addiction counselor, helping others confront their struggles. It was during this time that he was invited to consult on a film set, which ignited his passion for acting. This unexpected opportunity transformed him into one of Hollywood's most recognizable figures, showcasing how a difficult past can lead to remarkable change. His journey emphasizes resilience and hope, showing that with determination and support, anyone can reinvent their life. Isn't that inspiring? Prepare to be amazed by you might be shocked to learn how cars are changing. Imagine cruising down the road in a vehicle that doesn't have a steering wheel or pedals. Sounds like a scene from a sci-fi movie, right? Well, Mercedes-Benz is turning this futuristic fantasy into reality with their groundbreaking car controlled entirely by joysticks. This innovative design prioritizes convenience and accessibility, enabling drivers to navigate their vehicles using easy-to-use joysticks instead of the traditional steering wheel and pedals. This breakthrough doesn't just alter how we operate cars, it reshapes our entire concept of driving. Equipped with cutting-edge technology, these advanced vehicles manage navigation and safety autonomously, allowing drivers to savor the experience rather than fixating on control. Moreover, this revolutionary approach has the potential to transform mobility for individuals facing challenges with conventional driving, such as those with disabilities. So, fasten your seatbelt. This is only the beginning of a significant shift in personal transportation, where the future of driving unfolds before our very eyes. Prepare to be amazed by the Tornado ACS machine. This innovative technology offers an eco-friendly way to tackle unwanted graffiti without harmful chemicals. Instead of using toxic solvents that can damage surfaces and pollute the environment, the Tornado ACS machine utilizes a unique system to blast away graffiti with precision. It works by using high-pressure air and a specially designed biodegradable cleaning agent, making it safe for both the walls it cleans and the planet. This remarkable solution not only restores the beauty of public spaces, but also keeps communities looking neat and tidy. Cities around the world are adopting the Tornado ACS machine to enhance their urban areas while staying environmentally responsible. So next time you see a vibrant mural or a clean wall, it might just be thanks to this amazing technology. How many more cities will join the green movement with this machine? Believe it or not, modern boomerangs inspire engineering. These fascinating devices, once used by Aboriginal Australians for hunting, have evolved into popular recreational toys and sports equipment today. Their unique aerodynamic shape allows them to fly gracefully through the air, returning to the thrower if utilized correctly. This impressive flight pattern has captured the attention of engineers and scientists who study boomerangs to understand the principles of aerodynamics. In aviation, for instance, the design of a boomerang has influenced aircraft wing shapes, improving lift and fuel efficiency. Similarly, insights gained from boomerang dynamics have found applications in robotics, helping to create drones that can better navigate the skies. It's amazing how something originating from ancient craftsmanship continues to shape modern technology. Next time you throw a boomerang, think about how this simple toy serves as a bridge between our past and future, connecting traditional skills to cutting-edge science. Isn't it incredible how a playful object can have such profound impacts? Is it really true bees dance to communicate? Absolutely. Honeybees have a fascinating method of sharing vital information with each other, known as the waggle dance. When foraging bees find a rich source of nectar, they perform this unique dance inside the hive. By waggling their bodies and moving in a figure-8 pattern, they signal the direction and distance to the food source relative to the sun's position. The intensity of their dance also shows how good the food is, guiding their fellow bees toward a successful foraging mission. It's not just about dancing. Bees also use pheromones, which are chemical signals that alert others to danger or a shift in their surroundings. For example, if a threat is detected, They release certain pheromones that trigger alarm responses in the hive. This incredible combination of movement and scent ensures that bees can work together efficiently, adapting quickly to their environment. Isn't it amazing how nature uses such creative methods for communication? Here's a wild fact about your cat's pouch. The primordial pouch serves as a unique anatomical feature that sets cats apart from many other animals. This flexible flap of skin is usually found beneath a cat's belly and may vary in size. But why does it exist? This pouch protects vital organs during rough play and fights, acting like a natural shield when cats pounce and leap after their prey. It also allows for greater flexibility and movement, especially when they need to twist or stretch while climbing or running. While some people might think it's just extra skin, it plays a real role in their survival. So next time you see your feline friend darting around or stretching out, remember that their primordial pouch is behind their agile moves. Isn't it fascinating how nature equips animals with such clever features? Hard to believe, but beauty products hid dangers. Even in the mid-20th century, many cosmetics contained harmful ingredients that would shock us today. Arsenic was just one of several toxic substances lurking in the makeup of the time. As people pursued an often unattainable standard of beauty, manufacturers began replacing arsenic with equally dangerous materials like lead and mercury. This quest for perfection led individuals to apply products that not only enhance their appearance, but also pose serious risks to their health. Can you imagine applying something with lead to your skin just to look beautiful? The allure of beauty has often blinded consumers to the hidden dangers in these products. Understanding this history is essential as we reflect on today's beauty standards and advocate for safer alternatives. Awareness of past mistakes can help us ensure that our beauty routines are both stylish and safe. Ever thought about why birds are drawn to Lake Natron? This Tanzanian lake is famous for its striking yet deadly properties. With its exceptionally high alkalinity and scorching temperatures, Lake Natron creates an environment where few creatures can survive. The lake's surface gleams with brilliant colors, often misleading unsuspecting birds flying above. These birds, mistaking the surface for safe water, sometimes crash down into the lake, facing a grim destiny. Upon contact with the highly alkaline water, they quickly become desiccated, transforming into eerie stone-like figures. Many of these unfortunate creatures are found along the shore, resembling statues that appear frozen in time. This bizarre phenomenon has captivated both scientists and photographers, highlighting the harsh but mesmerizing landscape of Lake Natron. The area teaches us important lessons about the perils of nature and the resilience required to navigate extreme ecosystems. So next time you hear about this enchanting yet treacherous lake, will you remember its deadly secret? Did you know Sherlock's creator was a real detective? Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, the brilliant mind behind the iconic detective Sherlock Holmes, didn't just write mystery stories, he actually used his keen observational skills to solve real-life cases. In a fascinating twist, he took on the challenge of helping to free two innocent men wrongfully imprisoned. With the same analytical approach he championed in his stories, Conan Doyle reviewed their cases meticulously. He studied evidence, interviewed witnesses, and highlighted inconsistencies in the prosecution's arguments. His efforts shed light on their innocence and brought the real culprits to justice. This remarkable blend of fiction and reality showcases how Conan Doyle's passion for truth and justice resonated beyond the pages of his novels, reminding us that sometimes even the wisest detectives need to step into the real world to make a difference. Guess what really drives the Maurya Empire's legacy? The Maurya Empire, which flourished in ancient India from 322 to 185 BCE, peaked under the remarkable leadership of Emperor Ashoka. Ruling from 268 to 232 BCE, Ashoka made a life-changing decision after the devastating Kalinga War. This brutal conflict led him to embrace Buddhism, prompting a profound shift in how he governed. Ashoka's reign is known for a commitment to promoting peace, moral governance, and respect for all religions. He championed these values by inscribing his famous edicts on pillars and rocks throughout his vast empire, conveying messages of nonviolence and ethical leadership. This approach not only marked Ashoka as a progressive ruler, but also set a historical precedent for leaders to prioritize the welfare of their citizens. His efforts in advocating for compassion and understanding remain influential even today. How did Ashoka's actions reshape India's future? Believe it or not, 9,000 tweets fly every second. In our fast-paced digital world, Twitter, now called X in some places, captures the heartbeat of global conversation like no other platform. Imagine 500,000 tweets being sent every single minute. This extraordinary volume of chatter means that opinions, news, jokes, and commentary are shared in real time across countries and cultures. Whether it's breaking news or a funny meme, Twitter reflects what people care about right now. The platform's ability to spread information quickly can influence public sentiment, from trending hashtags to viral videos that everyone talks about. As conversations blossom in just seconds, Twitter offers a unique lens into the collective mindset of diverse communities. This rapid-fire exchange of ideas and emotions also showcases the power of social media to connect us, even when we're miles apart. So, the next time you scroll through your timeline, remember that you're witnessing a tidal wave of thoughts, each second reshaping our understanding of the world. Isn't it exciting to think about how much is being shared right now? Here's what actually happens when pineapples grow. Pineapples are fascinating because they are classified as multiple fruits. This means that unlike apples or pine trees, which grow from a single ovary, pineapples form through the fusion of many individual berries as they mature. Each little section you see on a pineapple surface comes from a separate flower that produces its own berry. The process starts when the pineapple plant flowers and its fruit begins to develop. Instead of separating like most berries, these fruitlets join together, creating the large, sweet pineapple we love. Interestingly, this unique growth process ties pineapples more closely to a cluster of berries than to other fruits like apples. The next time you enjoy a juicy slice, remember that it's a collection of berries coming together to delight your taste buds. Isn't nature amazing? Is it really true that feet can be art? In Japan, an influencer has crafted a successful career by showcasing artistic photos of their feet. This unique approach to social media is a testament to how creative industries are evolving in the digital age. With the rise of platforms like Instagram and TikTok, ordinary interests can transform into extraordinary careers. This influencer's journey reflects a growing trend where individuals embrace unconventional niches, celebrating what makes them unique. The foot photography trend not only captivates audiences with its creativity, but also challenges traditional notions of beauty. It invites people to explore new perspectives on art and self-expression. By highlighting the artistry in something as commonplace as feet, this influencer demonstrates that, with a little imagination, anyone can turn a personal interest into a thriving business. What other unique interests do you think could inspire similar success? Can you feel the power of the impossible dream? This iconic song from the Broadway musical Man of La Mancha captures deep emotions and lofty aspirations, connecting with people of all ages. Written by composer Mitch Lee and lyricist Joe Darian, the song tells the story of a knight who dreams of achieving the impossible while facing the harshness of reality. Its stirring melody and heartfelt lyrics inspire listeners to chase their dreams, no matter how distant they may seem. The themes of hope, perseverance, and courage resonate in various life situations, making it a timeless anthem for anyone striving to overcome challenges. Since its debut in 1965, The Impossible Dream has appeared in countless performances, from high school productions to professional stages, enchanting audiences everywhere. The song's universal message has even found its way into popular culture, frequently referenced in films and television shows. So whether you're an aspiring artist or a teenager navigating a tough time, the song reminds us all that pursuing our dreams is worth the fight. Who wouldn't want to hold on to that kind of inspiration? Discover the surprising history of Alaska's sail. In the mid-19th century, Russia faced a significant dilemma regarding its vast territory of Alaska. After battling Great Britain in the Crimean War, relations between these two powers became quite tense. This led Russia to reconsider its hold on Alaska, which was difficult to maintain and expensive to defend. As a strategic move, Russia offered Alaska for sale to the United States in 1867, wanting to strengthen its security and reduce its financial burdens. The U.S., seeing the potential for expansion and resource acquisition, agreed to the purchase for $7.2 million, one as a decision that many at the time deemed foolish. Little did they know this transaction would later be seen as a landmark deal that opened the door to immense natural resources and contributed significantly to America's growth. Why did this territory once seem less valuable than it truly was? Hard to believe, but Luzon has a lake inside a lake. On the Philippine island of Luzon, you'll find one of nature's most extraordinary geographic wonders. This stunning formation starts with Taal Lake, which is already remarkable for being a large, water-filled caldera formed by a volcanic eruption. But here's where it gets really interesting. Within Taal Lake lies Volcano Island, which itself contains a crater lake called the Main Crater Lake. To top it off, there's even a smaller island within that lake. This fascinating chain of nested landforms is quite rare, found only in a handful of places around the world. It offers awe-inspiring views and a unique ecosystem, attracting tourists, nature lovers, and researchers alike. So if you ever find yourself in the Philippines, don't miss the chance to experience this geological marvel up close. Ever wondered how oil affects our planet? The extraction and consumption of oil come with serious environmental consequences that many people might not fully realize. Oil spills can devastate marine life, destroying ecosystems and harming animals like seabirds and sea turtles. But that's not all. Air pollution from burning oil contributes to health problems in humans and climate change, trapping heat in our atmosphere. These negative effects have sparked a growing interest in renewable energy sources, such as solar and wind power, which promise a cleaner future. By shifting towards these alternatives, we can reduce our reliance on fossil fuels and minimize environmental damage. Imagine a world powered by clean energy, less pollution, healthier air, and a more stable climate. Isn't it time we embrace these solutions and protected our planet for future generations? Have you ever heard a cosmic radio signal from space? Scientists have detected an intriguing radio signal coming from a staggering 5 billion light-years away. This remarkable discovery adds yet another layer to the vast mystery of our universe. The radio signal is part of a phenomenon known as fast radio bursts, or FRBs, which are short bursts of radio waves that can occur suddenly. What makes this find even more exciting is that it might give us clues about the conditions in distant galaxies and the nature of cosmic events happening far beyond our reach. Researchers believe that decoding these signals could help us understand the fundamental processes of the universe and potentially even extraterrestrial life. This monumental detection not only raises questions about the origins of these signals, but also inspires scientists to explore deeper into the cosmos than ever before. Imagine what other secrets space has yet to reveal. What do you think these signals could mean for our understanding of the universe? Discover Anne Boleyn's surprising role in England's religion. Anne Boleyn played a crucial part in shaping religious change during her time. Although debates surrounded her religious views, she was sympathetic to Protestant reformers, which significantly aligned with her husband, Henry VIII's ambitions. Married to Henry in the early 16th century, Anne supported his desperate quest for a male heir, which ultimately led to the English Reformation. As she stood by Henry, she helped create a break from the Catholic Church, paving the way for Protestantism to take root in England. This shift laid the foundation for her daughter Elizabeth of Stern to later solidify Protestantism as the national faith. The influence of Anne's beliefs and actions endured long after her execution, proving the lasting impact of her choices on English history. Did Anne realize that her legacy would shape a nation? Guess what really drives chocolate's rich history? For centuries, chocolate has been more than just a delightful treat. It was once viewed as a powerful medicine. In the 16th century, European doctors believed chocolate could cure ailments like digestive issues and low energy. They even considered it an aphrodisiac, prescribing it for relaxation and stress relief. This fascinating history adds depth to our love for chocolate. But that's not all. When talking about luxury chocolate, the spotlight shines on Criollo cacao, a rare variety known for its complex flavors. This cacao is notoriously difficult to cultivate and produces small yields, making it exceedingly valuable. It can sell for as much as $2,600 per pound. This high price tag highlights not just exquisite taste, but also a deep-seated heritage and a dedication to preserving unique agricultural practices. So the next time you indulge in chocolate, remember its intriguing past and luxurious past. Why exactly does the Sapsali chase away ghosts? The Sapsali is a fascinating dog breed from Korea, steeped in rich history and legend. Known for its fluffy coat and friendly demeanor, this breed was traditionally believed to possess the mystical ability to chase away ghosts and evil spirits. According to folklore, these dogs were often kept by families to protect their homes from malevolent forces, showcasing how deeply ingrained they are in Korean culture. The Sapsali's unique appearance, with their long ears and round faces, makes them quite endearing, and their loyal nature adds to their charm. Because of this historical belief, Sapsalis were sometimes featured in rituals meant to ward off negativity, making them a symbol of protection and good fortune. Today, while many people love them for their companionship, the magic and mystery surrounding the Sapsali still capture imaginations. Could this dog be your next furry guardian? Why did Paul McCartney's divorce cost so much? After a high-profile marriage, Paul McCartney, the legendary Beatle, found himself in a whirlwind of media attention when he divorced Heather Mills, an activist and model. The split wasn't just emotionally taxing. It came with a staggering price tag of approximately $31 million, making it one of the most expensive divorces in celebrity history. The couple married in 2002 and had one daughter together, but their relationship faced multiple challenges, leading to their divorce in 2008. This remarkable sum reflects not just the couple's lifestyle, but also the laws regarding asset division in England, where McCartney's considerable wealth was on the line. The media extensively covered the divorce proceedings, showcasing how public figures navigate personal hardships under the spotlight. While many wonder if such a hefty financial toll was justified, it raises interesting questions about love, marriage, and the complexities that can arise when they end. How do celebrities balance their public personas with their private lives? Guess what really drives Alzheimer's disease? This progressive brain condition, the leading cause of dementia, has some intriguing culprits: amyloid beta plaques and tau tangles. These proteins build up in the brain and disrupt communication between nerve cells, ultimately leading to cognitive decline. As the disease progresses, memory loss and confusion can become increasingly severe, affecting daily life for millions of people. Researchers are racing against time to understand how these protein accumulations occur and what triggers them. Excitingly, many studies are exploring potential treatments that might one day prevent, slow down, or even reverse this condition. Understanding Alzheimer's isn't just about studying the brain, it's about improving lives for those affected and their loved ones. With ongoing research and awareness, there is hope for better management and support for those living with Alzheimer's. Ever thought about why the Dead Sea is so special? The Dead Sea, nestled between Jordan and Israel, is an extraordinary natural wonder. It's nearly 10 times saltier than any ocean, creating a unique environment that allows you to float effortlessly on its surface. Imagine lying on your back and not sinking at all. But that's not all. This incredible body of water is also the lowest land point on Earth, at over 1,110 feet below sea level. At this depth, the air pressure is higher, contributing to its unique climate. The mineral-rich waters and mud of the Dead Sea have attracted wellness seekers from all over the globe who believe they provide health benefits like skin rejuvenation and relief from conditions like arthritis. So whether you're floating, enjoying the view, or taking in the healing properties, the Dead Sea offers an experience unlike any other. Are you ready to dive into its wonders? Did Dolph Lundgren's punch change Rocky IV forever? During the filming of Rocky IV, a scene took a wild turn when Dolph Lundgren accidentally delivered a serious blow to Sylvester Stallone. This unexpected moment occurred while they were filming a fight sequence, And that punch was no joke. Stallone ended up hospitalized for 9 days due to the impact. The injury was significant enough to cause swelling in his heart, leading to some scary moments. Stallone later joked about the incident, saying Lundgren could have easily killed him. While it was a tough time for Stallone, the incident also highlighted how intense and physically demanding the filming of action movies can be. Ultimately, both actors remained friends, and the film became a monumental part of Stallone's career, showing the hardships behind crafting iconic moments on screen. Can you imagine how different the movie would have been without that dramatic twist? Hard to believe, but lottery odds are shocking. Winning a major lottery jackpot isn't just unlikely, it's almost a miracle. The odds of scoring that life-changing fortune are actually lower than the chances of getting bitten by a shark, which stand at about 1 in 11.5 million. That's right! You're more likely to be splashed by a shark in the ocean than find your lucky numbers on the jackpot ticket. If that isn't enough to make you think twice, consider this. It's far easier to become a parent of identical quadruplets than to win big. Statistically, you might have a better shot at 4 baby faces than one huge lottery payout. So why do so many people still play? The thrill of dreaming and the excitement of hoping for a better life keep the lottery alive in our hearts, even if the odds are not in our favor. Did you know Sprite debuted to rival 7-Up? This might surprise you. Sprite, the crisp lemon-lime soda we enjoy today, was created by Coca-Cola in the late 1950s. Back then, 7-Up was gaining massive popularity, and Coca-Cola wanted to enter the lemon-lime market. So in 1961, they launched Sprite, which quickly became a fan favorite. What makes Sprite unique is its refreshing taste and distinct blend of citrus flavors. Unlike many sodas that are overly sweet, Sprite offers a zesty kick that pairs well with food or can be enjoyed on its own. Additionally, Sprite's catchy advertising campaigns helped it become a staple in many households. Today, it stands as one of Coca-Cola's most successful brands, enjoyed in countless countries around the world. The story of Sprite is a fascinating example of how competition can lead to delicious innovation, don't you think? Why are certain dog breeds banned worldwide? It's a thought-provoking topic that stirs up plenty of debate. Certain breeds like pit bulls and Rottweilers are often restricted in various countries because of their historical association with aggressive behavior and attacks. These regulations arise from a desire to enhance public safety and prevent dog-related incidents. For instance, in the United Kingdom, there is a strict law prohibiting the ownership of specific breeds deemed dangerous, aiming to reduce attacks on humans and animals alike. However, many dog lovers argue that it's not the breed that determines behavior, but rather the training and socialization provided by their owners. They believe that responsible pet ownership can lead to friendly and well-mannered companions, regardless of breed. It raises an important question. Should we judge dogs by their breed or by how they're raised? As discussions around canine behavior continue, it's essential to consider both sides of the argument. Understanding the nuances of dog ownership can lead to safer communities and happy pets. Ever thought about why Hollywood contracts are so tricky? Charlie Sheen, a well-known actor, recently struck a deal with Warner Brothers that highlights the complex world of entertainment agreements. In this case, he was compensated for not taking part in 2 different projects. This situation is not uncommon in Hollywood, where actors and studios often negotiate terms that involve various factors such as time commitments, financial stakes, and creative control. Behind the scenes, producers and lawyers work tirelessly to ensure that everyone gets what they want, whether it's a starring role, a lucrative salary, or the freedom to pursue other opportunities. These contracts can shape a star's career and impact the projects they're involved in. So when an actor like Sheen is paid not to participate, it raises questions about the value of their name and brand in the industry, showing just how intricate and competitive Hollywood really is. Did you know Louisiana sheriffs collect taxes too? In this unique state, the role of sheriffs goes beyond just enforcing the law. They also have the authority to collect taxes. This dual responsibility gives sheriffs significant power within their communities. A famous example is Harry Lee, who served as the sheriff of Jefferson Parish. When he dropped out of the 1995 gubernatorial race, he famously quipped, "Why would I want to be governor when I can be king?" This statement illustrates the substantial influence sheriffs wield in Louisiana. They are trusted figures in their counties, managing everything from law enforcement to tax collection, which uniquely connects them to local citizens. The blend of these responsibilities creates a powerful position, allowing sheriffs to significantly impact both community safety and local funding. How do you think this affects their relationship with residents? Hard to believe, but Chernobyl's truth took days to reveal. The Soviet Union only admitted to the catastrophic reactor explosion 3 days after it happened. On April 26, 1986, the Chernobyl nuclear power plant in Ukraine experienced a catastrophic failure that released massive amounts of radioactive material into the atmosphere. While the explosion occurred in the early hours, alarming radiation levels were detected at a nuclear monitoring center nearly 1,000 kilometers away. Those alarms signaled a grave threat, forcing officials in Moscow to grapple with the reality of the disaster. However, rather than immediately informing the public, they chose to downplay the event. This delay not only hindered immediate evacuation efforts, but also put countless lives at risk. Only after international pressure and growing health concerns did the Soviet authorities finally confess to the extent of the catastrophe. The Chernobyl disaster remains a stark reminder of the importance of transparency in nuclear safety. What gives salmon their vibrant orange-pink color? This striking hue comes from carotenoid pigments that salmon absorb through their diet, especially from crustaceans like shrimp and krill. Carotenoids are natural pigments found in many foods, and they play a key role in giving salmon their beautiful coloring. Just like flamingos that get their pink shade from munching on similar diets, salmon also rely on these pigments to enhance their appearance. When these fish eat crustaceans, they digest the carotenoids, which then get deposited in their flesh and skin. This coloration isn't just for show, it's a signal to potential mates about their health and vitality, making it an essential part of their reproductive success. Interestingly, if salmon don't eat enough of these crustaceans, their natural color may fade to a dull gray. So next time you enjoy a delicious salmon dish, remember that its vibrant color is a tasty reflection of its diet and a sign of its fitness. Did you know left-handedness is common in autism? Research shows that 28% of individuals on the autism spectrum are left-handed, which is significantly higher than the 10% prevalence in the general population. This fascinating statistic highlights a unique connection between left-handedness and autism. While many people often see left-handedness as merely a quirky trait, scientists are exploring deeper reasons behind this occurrence. Some studies suggest that differences in brain development and functioning in autistic individuals might contribute to a higher likelihood of being left-handed. These individuals may process information differently, leading to a range of cognitive and sensory experiences that influence their handedness. Understanding these connections can help us appreciate the diverse ways our brains can develop. This knowledge not only promotes acceptance of neurodiversity, but also encourages further research into how we can support those on the autism spectrum. Why might left-handedness be more common in this community, and what else can we learn? Prepare to be amazed by the Voynich manuscript. This mysterious ancient text has puzzled historians and cryptographers alike for over a century. Carbon dated to between 1404 and 1438, it is filled with strange illustrations and an unknown script, making it feel like a page straight out of a fantasy novel. Despite hundreds of attempts by skilled code breakers from around the world, no one has been able to decipher its meaning or determine its origins. Some speculate it might be a hoax, while others believe it could be a forgotten language or an early form of coded writing. Picture a treasure map hiding secrets just waiting to be revealed. Researchers continue to study this enigma, hopeful that advancements in technology will one day unlock the secrets held within its pages. Isn't it intriguing to think about what stories the Voynich manuscript could tell if only we could finally understand it? Hard to believe, but Lamborghini started with tractors. Ferruccio Lamborghini, an Italian entrepreneur, first gained fame by manufacturing high-quality tractors from surplus military equipment after World War II. His experience in farming machinery built a solid foundation, but it was a frustrating encounter with Enzo Ferrari that truly changed the course of his career. After expressing dissatisfaction about a clutch issue on his Ferrari, Lamborghini was dismissed, which ignited a burning desire to create something better. Instead of letting the setback discourage him, he decided to build his own line of sports cars that would rival Ferrari's performance and style. This bold move led to the establishment of the iconic Lamborghini brand, known today for its breathtaking designs and powerful engines. Ferruccio transformed his passion and frustration into one of the most recognized names in the supercar industry. How did a tractor manufacturer become a symbol of luxury and speed? Let's uncover the truth about osmium's incredible density. Osmium is an extraordinary metal known for being the densest naturally occurring element on Earth. With an atomic number of 76, this striking blue-white metal has remarkable properties that set it apart from others in the periodic table. Its density is so high that just a small cube of osmium can weigh more than a hefty bowling ball. This incredible weight is due to the tightly packed atoms in its structure. Because of these unique characteristics, osmium is commonly used in specialized applications such as fountain pen nibs, electrical contacts, and even in some medical devices. Its remarkable density also makes it a safe choice for certain environments, as it is less likely to be damaged. So next time you hear about osmium, remember just how heavy this little element really is. Did you ever imagine something could be so dense? Can technology really change camel racing in Qatar? Camel racing in the Middle East has taken a futuristic turn, especially in Qatar, where robots are now the star jockeys. This might sound unbelievable, but it's true. These small androids, designed with high-tech features, ride alongside camels during the races, ensuring that owners can communicate directly with their animals from a distance. The use of robots not only makes the racing event more exciting, but it also allows for greater fairness and safety. In the past, human jockeys, often young children, faced serious risks in this sport. Now with these small robotic riders, camels receive commands without the inherent dangers to human participants. The technology helps enhance the performance of these well-trained camels, as the jockeys can direct them more effectively throughout the race. As camel racing evolves, this blend of tradition and innovation showcases how cultures can adapt to modern advancements while celebrating their rich heritage. Isn't it fascinating to see how tradition meets technology in such unique ways? What if I told you plants can fly? This might sound strange, but 1 in 10 plants actually grows on other plants. Known as epiphytes, these fascinating specimens don't take nutrients from their hosts like parasites do. Instead, they absorb moisture and nutrients directly from the air and rain. You've probably seen some beautiful examples like orchids, ferns, and bromeliads, especially thriving in lush tropical rainforests. By living on trees, these clever plants can reach more sunlight high above the ground, allowing them to avoid the fierce competition for resources that often occurs on the forest floor. This unique way of life showcases an amazing adaptation that enables epiphytes to flourish in a variety of environments, demonstrating just how resourceful nature can be. Can you imagine a world where plants have their very own aerial homes? Did you know about Variegarity's unique cooking method? In the village of Variegarity, geothermal activity provides a distinctive way to prepare meals. The locals have discovered how to harness the natural heat from underground hot springs, turning these steaming sources of energy into an essential part of their cooking process. Instead of using traditional stoves or ovens, they simply place pots and pans in areas where the ground is warm. This method is not only eco-friendly, but also adds an exciting twist to their meals, allowing them to cook a wide range of foods like eggs, vegetables, and even stews. Imagine the aroma of fresh produce being steamed naturally by the earth's warmth. Residents take pride in their cooking traditions, often gathering around these hot springs to share meals. This unique approach to cooking is a perfect example of how communities can adapt to their environment while enjoying delicious food. So next time you crack an egg or saute vegetables, think about how Variegarity does it differently. Why does electricity move so fast in copper wires? Electricity travels along copper wires at an astonishing speed of about 300,000 kilometers per second, which is nearly the speed of light. This rapid movement comes from electrical signals zipping through the metal. Copper is a fantastic conductor, meaning it allows electricity to flow easily thanks to its structure. The atoms in copper have free electrons that can move around with minimal resistance. When you flip a switch to turn on a light, those electrons start flowing almost immediately, lighting up your room in the blink of an eye. It's fascinating to think that, from the moment you press that switch, the electrical signals are racing through the wires, delivering energy to your devices and making them function. This incredible speed is essential for the modern world, where we rely on electricity to power everything from our smartphones to entire cities, making life more convenient and connected than ever before. How amazing is that? What if I told you Saturn's rings are incredibly thin? Despite stretching nearly 140,000 kilometers wide from the planet's equator, these stunning rings are only a few hundred meters thick at most. This dramatic difference means Saturn's rings are hundreds of thousands of times wider than they are tall. Composed mainly of ice and rock particles, they form a breathtaking spectacle not just when viewed from Earth, but also from space. When you look at images of Saturn, their immense width stands out. But what's even more fascinating is how delicate they truly are. Imagine a series of thin, beautiful threads circling the giant planet, shimmering in sunlight. These remarkable features challenge our ideas of what celestial structures can be, showing that beauty and complexity can exist in the thinnest forms. If you ever get a chance to see Saturn through a telescope, the sight will leave you in awe. Are you ready to explore the mysteries of these iconic rings? Let's uncover the truth about cow teeth. Cows have a unique dental structure that sets them apart from many other animals. While humans have teeth both above and below, cows only possess 32 incisors in their lower jaw. But here's the interesting part. Instead of having upper teeth, cows have a tough, rough pad that plays a crucial role in their eating habits. This specialized adaptation is tailored for their herbivorous diet, as it helps them efficiently chew grass and other vegetation. When cows graze, they skillfully use this dental structure to crush and tear apart plant material, maximizing the nutrients they can extract from their food. This is essential not just for their health, but also for helping maintain the grasslands they inhabit. Grazing allows cows to keep the grass healthy and even supports a diverse ecosystem. So next time you see a cow munching away, remember that its unique teeth play a vital role in its life and the environment. Why exactly does Antarctica hold so much ice? Antarctica is a fascinating place, often referred to as the last great wilderness on Earth. It holds a staggering 90% of the world's ice and 70% of its fresh water, making it a key player in our planet's climate system. The Antarctic ice sheet is the largest single mass of ice on Earth, stretching over 14 million square kilometers. This massive expanse is constantly changing, with icebergs breaking off and new snow accumulating. The region's freezing temperatures help keep this ice frozen, while its unique geography means that the ice doesn't just melt away. As climate change continues to affect our planet, scientists are closely monitoring Antarctica, because the melting of this vast ice reservoir could lead to higher sea levels. So, understanding why Antarctica is so icy is crucial for our future. Can you imagine what would happen if all that ice were to melt? Here's something incredible about New Jersey's gas laws. New Jersey stands out as the only state in America where drivers can't pump their own gas. This unique law has been around since the 1940s, promoting safety and creating jobs for attendants at gas stations. But in a 2022 Monmouth University poll, a surprising 60% of New Jersey residents expressed their opposition to changing this tradition and allowing full self-service at gas stations. Supporters of the current law argue that it protects consumers by ensuring that trained attendants handle potentially dangerous fuel, while opponents suggest it limits convenience and increases gas prices. With many Americans accustomed to self-service, New Jersey's continued stance raises questions about convenience, safety, and what residents truly desire. Do they prefer to keep this quirky law, or is it time for a change in how they fuel their cars? Can you imagine the secrets of olive oil quality? The quality of olive oil is heavily influenced by how the olives are harvested. When olives are carelessly picked, bruising can occur, leading to a series of unwanted changes. Bruised olives are prone to oxidation and fermentation, which can cause their acidity levels to rise. This is crucial because high acidity can result in bitter, unpleasant flavors that ruin the oil's taste and quality. In contrast, carefully harvested olives help preserve their natural flavors and nutrients, yielding a richer and more aromatic oil. This is why you often see extra virgin olive oil labeled as cold-pressed or first cold extraction. These methods ensure minimal damage to the fruit during harvesting. The next time you drizzle olive oil on your salad, consider what went into making that bottle delicious. How important do you think the harvesting process is for flavor? Believe it or not, K2 is incredibly tough to climb. As the second highest mountain in the world, K2, also known as Mount Godwin-Austen, stands at a staggering 8,601 meters, 28,251 feet tall. This colossal peak, located in the Karakoram range of the Himalayas, is famous not just for its height, but for the extreme challenges it poses to climbers. Many view K2 as the ultimate test of mountaineering skill, with a notoriously steep ascent that often features harsh weather conditions, avalanches, and treacherous ice formations. Despite these dangers, K2 continues to attract adventurers eager to conquer its summit. Unlike its more accessible neighbor, Mount Everest, K2 has a much lower success rate, making it a symbol of both allure and danger in the world of extreme exploration. Many climbers dream of reaching K2's peak, but it's a journey that requires not just bravery, but exceptional preparation and teamwork. How does K2's reputation inspire you to face your own challenges? Can you believe this 102-year-old just went skydiving? Minette Bailey, a remarkable woman from Suffolk, England, captured everyone's attention by becoming the oldest skydiver in the UK. She took a fearless leap from 6,990 feet, proving that age is just a number. This thrilling adventure comes after she celebrated her 100th birthday in style, racing a Ferrari at an incredible speed of 130 miles per hour around the famous Silverstone circuit. Minette's zest for life and love for adventure inspire us all to chase our dreams, no matter how old we are. Besides these thrilling experiences, she enjoys hobbies like gardening and spending time with family. Her story encourages many to stay active and adventurous, reminding us that excitement doesn't have an age limit. What's your next big adventure going to be? Whether it's skydiving or trying something new, take a page from Minette's book and embrace life with open arms. What if AI could reinvent your favorite cartoon characters? Artificial intelligence has recently been used to create ultra-realistic versions of The Simpsons characters, showing just how far technology has come in character design. Imagine Homer, Marge, and the gang stepping out of the screen with lifelike features and emotions. This innovative use of AI not only highlights the creativity of artists, but also opens a new world of possibilities for animators. By analyzing countless episodes and iconic scenes, AI can mimic the distinct styles and traits that make these characters so beloved. Just envision a future where your favorite animated characters can evolve in ways we never thought possible. With advancements in machine learning and image processing, the potential of AI in animation is exciting. As technology continues to develop, we might see even more dynamic storytelling experiences. So, what will this mean for the future of animation and the creative industries? Are we ready to embrace this blend of art and technology? Let's uncover the truth about Margaret Chung. Margaret Chung made history as the first Chinese-American female physician, but her story goes far beyond her groundbreaking career. Throughout her life, she adopted and cared for more than 1,500 soldiers, offering not only medical treatment, but also nurturing support during tough times. Chung opened her heart and home, providing meals and shelter to those in need. She even gifted them jade Buddha figurines, a symbol of peace and good luck, which she believed could help lift their spirits. Her compassion and dedication made a profound impact on the lives of her adopted sons, many of whom referred to her as Mother Chung. In a time when barriers stood high against women and minorities in medicine, Margaret Chung's legacy is a shining example of love and service. How did this incredible woman find the strength to support so many? Have you ever tried delicious gorditas before? These traditional Mexican treats are thicker and tastier than your average tortillas, which makes them perfect for stuffing with all kinds of yummy fillings. Picture this: crispy on the outside and soft on the inside, Gorditas offer a delightful culinary experience that's hard to resist. They can be filled with everything from savory meats and beans to fresh vegetables and cheese, making them incredibly versatile. Originating from various regions in Mexico, these delightful pockets of flavor are a staple in many homes, often served during celebrations or as a comforting snack. What's even more exciting is that each bite brings a wonderful blend of textures and tastes, stimulating your taste buds like no other dish. Whether you enjoy them slathered in salsa or topped with avocado, gorditas are sure to please everyone at the table. Next time you're exploring Mexican cuisine, don't miss out on these scrumptious delights. Ready to savor the unique flavors of gorditas? Most people don't know this, but Black Forest cake has a twist. This delicious dessert actually gets its name from a cherry liqueur called Schwarzwälder Kirschwasser, rather than from the enchanting forests of Germany. Originating in the Black Forest region, this cake features layers of rich chocolate sponge, whipped cream, and juicy cherries, creating a mouth-watering treat that many adore. The liqueur adds a unique flavor, infusing the dessert with a hint of cherry brilliance that enhances each bite. While the cake may evoke images of deep, dark woods and fairy tales, it's really the cherry liqueur that gives it its name. So next time you savor this cake, you can impress your friends with this fun fact. Its story is as rich and layered as the cake itself. Isn't it intriguing how such a beloved dessert carries a name inspired by a delicious drink? Prepare to be amazed by Picasso's artistic genius. Did you know that Pablo Picasso created over 50,000 works of art in his impressive lifetime? This remarkable Spanish painter, sculptor, and printmaker dived into almost every medium you can think of, including paintings, drawings, sculptures, ceramics, and prints. His creativity didn't just shine in one style. He constantly experimented with different techniques and forms, which makes him a pivotal figure in modern art. From the iconic blue and rose periods to his groundbreaking contributions to Cubism, Picasso's work reflects not just his personal evolution, but also the broader trends of 20th century art. His ability to innovate and redefine what art could be is what sets him apart. So whether you're gazing at a vivid painting or a striking sculpture, you're experiencing the extraordinary legacy of Picasso, a true master of artistic expression. Ready for a journey like no other? Carl Bushby has spent more than 20 years on a remarkable global trek, embodying the true spirit of adventure. Starting in 1998, he set out to walk around the world, covering thousands of miles on foot. Along the way, he faced unbelievable challenges, from crossing frozen seas to encountering wild animals and navigating tricky border crossings. His journey isn't just about distance, it's a test of endurance and human spirit. With each step, he shares stories of the people he's met and the cultures he's discovered, painting a vivid picture of the world we live in. Through hardships and triumphs, Busby demonstrates determination and resilience. Whether battling harsh weather or the loneliness of the road, he continues to inspire travelers and dreamers alike. What fuels his passion to walk so far, and what keeps him going against all odds? What if I told you about the Baader-Meinhof phenomenon? This fascinating experience happens when you learn about something new, like a particular car model or a trendy word, and suddenly it seems to pop up everywhere around you. It feels as if you were blind to it before, but now your brain is hyper-aware, spotting it in conversations, online, and even right outside your window. This curious effect can be explained by how our brains filter information and pay attention. When you discover new knowledge, your brain tunes into related signals that it previously ignored. It's like turning on a mental spotlight, illuminating a world that was always there, but just out of sight. So the next time you find yourself noticing trends or topics you just learned about, remember that you are experiencing the Baader-Meinhof phenomenon. How cool is it to see the world through a fresh lens? Check out the largest Tesla light show ever. This amazing event featured 687 Tesla cars coming together for a dazzling, synchronized display. Imagine a sea of electric vehicles lighting up the night, each one communicating with the others to create mesmerizing patterns of color and movement. The show took place in a huge open area where the Teslas danced to music, showcasing their advanced technology in a fun and entertaining way. This remarkable performance not only captured the attention of car enthusiasts, but also highlighted the power of electric vehicles and their growing presence in our world. People from all over gathered to witness this spectacle, snapping photos and cheering as the lights flashed in perfect harmony. Tesla is known for its innovation, and this light show was a prime example of the creative ways the company engages with its fans and promotes sustainability. Events like this not only entertain, but also inspire future generations to think about energy and technology in exciting new ways. Who knows what Tesla will come up with next? Discover the mysterious unclaimed land of Bir Tawiya. Nestled between Egypt and Sudan, Bir Tawiya is an intriguing piece of land that nobody officially claims. This small, unoccupied territory has sparked curiosity and debate among nations. Egypt and Sudan both assert that it belongs to them, yet neither has shown interest in governing it. As a result, this unique parcel continues to exist in a state of legal limbo, untouched by human development. Tourists may not flock there, but it has become a talking point for geopolitics and international law. The lack of ownership means that no one can build homes, farms, or businesses on Bir Tawiya. Imagine a place where no government has a say. This situation raises fascinating questions about how borders are defined and what happens to land that falls through the cracks of international agreements. Could this be the last unclaimed spot in Africa? Have you seen the richest YouTube channels map? This fascinating new map reveals how much the most popular creators are earning around the world. It highlights the huge earnings of YouTube stars in different countries, giving us a clear view of the platform's global reach. For example, creators in the United States like Mr. Beast and PewDiePie are at the top, raking in millions of dollars annually. But it's not just the US. Channels from India, like T-Series, also show staggering figures. This map paints a vivid picture of the diversity of content that captivates audiences and how it all adds up in terms of revenue. It also raises intriguing questions about how different cultures engage with YouTube. Some creators focus on gaming, while others create tutorials, music, or comedy. The earnings shown are not just numbers. They reflect the passion, creativity, and hard work that so many people put into their channels. So, who would you want to follow for their content and maybe their income? Discover the real secret of the North Star. As we gaze up at the night sky, we often rely on Polaris, also known as the North Star, to guide us. But did you know that Polaris hasn't always held that title? Around 4,500 years ago, when the pyramids of Giza were being constructed, the North Star was actually Thuban, a different star in the constellation Draco. This shift is due to a phenomenon called axial precession, which is like a slow wobble of the Earth's rotational axis. Over thousands of years, this wobble changes the position of the stars relative to the Earth. Thuban was positioned almost directly above the North Pole during ancient times, making it a vital star for navigation in that era. So, the next time you look up at Polaris, remember that our sky is in constant change, and the stars can tell us fascinating stories about the past. What happens when animals choose bold or cautious behaviors? In nature, animals display fascinating evolutionary adaptations shaped by their behavior. Bold animals are often more adventurous. They actively chase mates and hunt for food, showcasing their confidence and risk-taking traits. Take the hungry lion, for example, that boldly stalks its prey across the savanna. In contrast, some animals thrive by being cautious. They opt to strategically hide in the shadows or blend into their surroundings to avoid predators. Imagine a shy deer standing completely still, relying on its camouflage to escape notice. This ability to stay out of sight often proves to be the best survival strategy. Each approach reflects a delicate balance between seeking opportunities and minimizing risks. These behavioral strategies highlight the incredible diversity in the animal kingdom, reminding us that whether bold or reserved, each creature has adapted in its unique way to survive in an ever-changing environment. Isn't it amazing how behavior can shape an entire species' survival? Can you imagine drinking coffee from elephant dung? Thailand is home to the world's most expensive coffee called Black Ivory. This unique brew is made using a fascinating process where coffee beans are eaten and digested by elephants. After the beans pass through the elephant's digestive system, they are collected from the dung, cleaned, and then roasted to create a rich, smooth flavor. The result is a coffee that boasts a price tag of over $5,000 per kilogram. The fermentation that occurs in the elephant's stomach breaks down the protein in the beans, which can often make coffee taste bitter. This unusual method actually enhances the coffee's flavor, making it enjoyed by connoisseurs around the globe. Black ivory coffee is not just a drink. It's an experience that combines the beauty of nature and the joy of indulgence. Are you ready to try this extraordinary coffee? Is dim sum the ultimate food experience? This beloved Chinese culinary tradition is famous for its delightful array of small bites, including dumplings, steamed buns, and rice rolls. Dim sum, which translates to touch the heart, is more than just a meal. It's a social experience often enjoyed in bustling tea houses where friends and families gather around round tables. Diners can choose from a colorful selection of small dishes, allowing everyone to share and savor a variety of flavors. Picture this. You sip hot tea while selecting mouth-watering morsels served on tiered carts that roll through the restaurant, making it easy to try a little bit of everything. Originating in southern China, dim sum is typically served during brunch hours, giving people a chance to relax and enjoy each other's company. It's not just about the food. The process of choosing and sharing makes it a fun and engaging outing. So why not bring your loved ones along to sample the joys of dim sum together? Surprisingly, it's a fact that meteorites can strike humans. In 2004, a man in the United States experienced a rarity that few can claim. He was struck by a meteorite while enjoying time outdoors. This unexpected event made him one of only a handful of people known to have been directly hit by a meteorite. Despite the startling nature of this incident, he fortunately sustained only minor injuries. Meteorites travel at incredible speeds when entering Earth's atmosphere, and while the likelihood of a person being hit is extremely low, this incident serves as a reminder of the mysteries of our universe. Most meteorites burn up upon entry, creating shooting stars, while others, like the one that struck this man, survived the journey to Earth. Each meteorite tells a story of the cosmos, bridging the gap between space and our everyday lives. Could you imagine being part of such a rare cosmic encounter? Discover the stunning contrast of Yucca-Serralin's glacial ice. This captivating phenomenon occurs when glacial ice fragments break off and wash ashore, creating a striking visual against the area's black sand beaches. The brilliant whites and blues of the ice starkly contrast with the deep, dark tones of the volcanic sand, creating a breathtaking scene that looks almost otherworldly. Yucca-Serralin, famous for its unique terrain, offers visitors a perfect blend of icy beauty and rugged landscapes. As waves crash and pull the ice back into the ocean, they create a mesmerizing dance of nature that photographers and nature lovers adore. This vivid display is not only a visual treat, but also a reminder of the powerful forces of erosion in the changing climate, which impacts glaciers around the world. Isn't it amazing to see how such natural wonders come together to create unforgettable sights? Did you know your ear holds the tiniest bones? The smallest bones in the human body are known as the ossicles, and they play a crucial role in your ability to hear. These three little bones, named the malleus, incus, and stapes, are located in the middle ear. What's incredible is that they are so tiny that they could comfortably fit on a penny. The stapes is the smallest of the trio and measures just about 2.5 millimeters in length. Together, these bones amplify sound vibrations from the eardrum to the inner ear, allowing us to enjoy everything from music to conversations. Despite their size, they are essential for converting sound waves into signals that our brain interprets as sound. Without these tiny yet powerful bones, our world would be a much quieter place. Isn't it amazing how something so small can have such a big impact on our lives? Surprisingly, wrap therapy calms anxiety effectively. This innovative technique involves gently rolling individuals in heavy blankets, resembling the cozy sensation of being swaddled like a baby. Many people experience heightened anxiety and stress in their daily lives, leading them to seek effective solutions. Wrap therapy has gained popularity for its unique approach to providing comfort and security. The weight of the blankets creates a soothing pressure that can trigger a relaxation response in the nervous system. This sensation not only helps to reduce feelings of anxiety, but can also promote better sleep and overall emotional well-being. Whether in therapy sessions or at home, this method allows individuals to embrace a sense of calm during challenging times. Have you ever tried wrap therapy as a way to unwind and reset your mind? Here's a wild fact about the Rosenbergs. Julius and Ethel Rosenberg became infamous during the Cold War when they were arrested for allegedly sharing atomic secrets with the Soviet Union. Their trial in 1951 shocked the nation as they were accused of espionage, a serious crime during a time of heightened tensions between the US and Soviet powers. The couple maintained their innocence, but the evidence against them convinced the jury, leading to their conviction. In a historic decision, the Rosenbergs were sentenced to death in 1953, making them the first American civilians ever to receive such a penalty for espionage. Their execution sparked fierce debates about justice, fear, and the limits of patriotism, raising questions that still resonate today. Many viewed them as martyrs, while others saw them as traitors. The trial and subsequent execution highlighted the intense paranoia and ideological battles of that era, permanently marking them in American history. How does their story continue to influence our views on espionage and justice? Have you ever wondered why some authors take on challenges? In 1939, author Ernest Vincent Wright captivated readers with his novel Gadsby, an extraordinary work that contains over 50,000 words but never uses the letter E. This remarkable feat is known as a lipogram, a playful literary challenge that has fascinated writers for centuries. By skillfully avoiding one of the most common letters in the English language, Wright pushed his creativity to the limit, showcasing his talent and dedication. Gatsby tells the story of a young man's journey through a vibrant town, filled with adventure and charm, all while adhering to this quirky constraint. This novel not only entertains, but also highlights the innovative ways writers can play with language. Lipograms may seem daunting, yet they reveal the beauty of wordplay and inspire many aspiring authors to experiment with their writing. What other creative challenges could inspire the next literary masterpiece? Have you ever wondered how cars turn so easily? The Mercedes-Benz 360-degree rotation system is a game-changer for maneuvering vehicles in tight spaces. Imagine navigating through crowded parking lots or squeezing into a narrow driveway without stress. This innovative design allows cars to rotate in place, making turning a breeze. The system utilizes a combination of advanced sensors and electric motors, giving drivers more control and confidence on the road. It's not just about convenience. This technology can help prevent accidents and protect your vehicle from potential damage. Picture smoothly gliding around corners while other cars struggle to make turns. The 360-degree rotation system reflects Mercedes' commitment to safety and innovation, offering drivers a futuristic driving experience that makes every trip easier. Isn't it amazing how far automotive technology has come? Surprisingly, planes land on a Scottish beach. At Barra Airport, located in the picturesque Outer Hebrides, flight schedules are whimsically tied to the tides. This small airport, which is the only one in the world where planes land directly on a beach, faces unique challenges. With each ebb and flow of the tide, pilots must carefully time their landings and takeoffs to avoid the rising water. Imagine flying in knowing that your arrival depends not only on the weather, but also on the beach's sandy runway. Occasionally, these operations are interrupted by crabs wandering onto the landing strip, adding to the airport's quirky charm. Local wildlife and nature play a crucial role in this aviation hub, making it a fascinating place for both passengers and pilots alike. So the next time you're at the airport, think about how much easier it is when you don't have to compete with crabs for runway space. Ever wondered about the ancient astrolabe's journey? This fascinating instrument played a vital role in navigation and astronomy, dating back to ancient Greece around the 2nd century BC. The astrolabe was ingeniously designed to help astronomers and sailors alike measure the position of stars and planets in the night sky. With its intricate craftsmanship, this device looked like a flattened disc with several rotating parts, allowing users to calculate celestial movements. Imagine ancient sailors relying on the astrolabe to find their way across treacherous seas, using the stars as their guide. It wasn't just a tool, it was a bridge between Earth and the cosmos. As the astrolabe spread through cultures, it evolved and inspired many other instruments, showcasing the brilliance of ancient science. Even today, the principles behind the astrolabe continue to influence modern navigation systems. So what can we learn from this remarkable invention about the connection between people and the stars? Imagine a lost colony in American history. The Roanoke colony, founded in 1587, is one of the most intriguing mysteries in early American history. When resupply ships returned in 1590, they found the colony completely deserted, leaving behind only the eerie word Croatoan carved into a tree. This simple clue sparked endless theories about what happened to the settlers. Some historians believe that the colonists assimilated with the nearby Croatoan tribe, while others suggest they may have fallen victim to disease or famine. The difficulty of communication, as well as the challenges of the New World, likely added to their struggles. The disappearance of the Roanoke settlers remains an open question, fascinating archaeologists and history buffs alike. What really happened to those brave souls? The mystery endures, inviting speculation and exploration into America's early colonial past. Why exactly does Hamlet meet Grand Theft Auto? In 2013, a groundbreaking documentary called Grand Theft Hamlet captured the extraordinary journey of two unemployed actors as they took Shakespeare's classic play to an unexpected stage, the virtual world of Grand Theft Auto Online. Utilizing the game's expansive open world, they staged an entire production of Hamlet within the game's universe, blending traditional storytelling with modern gaming culture. With a unique mix of creativity and technology, the actors transformed video game environments into dramatic backdrops, presenting iconic scenes like the ghost of King Hamlet and the famous balcony soliloquy. The documentary showcases not only their dedication and struggle to adapt a centuries-old text into a video game setting, but also raises interesting questions about the intersection of art, entertainment, and digital platforms. How does this innovative approach change our perception of classical theater? Guess what really drives your holiday spice cravings? Nutmeg, a popular ingredient in festive dishes, is actually not a nut at all. It comes from the dried seeds of the myristica fragrance tree, which grows in tropical regions. This fascinating spice has a warm, aromatic flavor that enhances everything from pumpkin pie to eggnog. While it seems like a nut, nutmeg is classified as a seed, which means it's part of a different family in the plant kingdom. The myristica fragrance tree produces fruit that resembles apricots, and inside you'll find the precious seeds that become nutmeg. Fully enjoying its flavor, many people also use it in savory dishes and even in some beverages. Adding just a pinch can elevate a recipe, creating that nostalgic holiday warmth we all love. Next time you sprinkle nutmeg into your cooking, remember its true origin. Isn't that awesome? What if I told you chefs love generic brands? Research shows that professional chefs tend to favor generic store brands for everyday kitchen essentials like sugar and baking soda. This choice might surprise some, as many people assume that higher price tags guarantee better quality. However, chefs know that many generic products offer the same ingredients as more expensive brand name items. By selecting these unbranded alternatives, chefs can not only save money, but also stock their kitchens with high-quality staples that perform just as well in recipes. This practice reflects a practical approach to cooking, where flavor and functionality matter more than flashy packaging. So next time you're in a grocery store, remember that opting for generic brands can lead to delicious dishes without breaking the bank. Who knows, you might even channel your inner chef while saving some cash. Have you ever wondered where your money really is? It might surprise you to learn that only about 8% of the world's total money exists in physical form, like coins and paper bills. The vast majority of our money is actually digital, safely stored in bank accounts and various computer databases. This digital money includes everything from the balances you see on your bank app to the funds used for online shopping. It allows us to transfer large sums almost instantly, and access our cash anytime, anywhere, with just a click. But this reliance on digital currency raises interesting questions about security and the future of cash. In a world where physical money is becoming less common, how do you feel about the changes in how we handle our finances? Are you ready to embrace a cashless society, or do you prefer the feel of coins and bills in your pocket? Did you know the first Marvel superhero was Human Torch? While many might think Captain America was the trailblazer of Marvel's superhero universe, it was actually the Human Torch who stole the spotlight first. Introduced in 1939 in the pages of Marvel Comics, #1, this fiery hero could engulf himself in flames and fly, capturing the imaginations of readers right from the start. Created by writer Carl Burgos, the Human Torch was a synthetic human named Jim Hammond who gained his powers in a lab experiment gone wrong. His adventures quickly became a hit, paving the way for the birth of the superhero genre as we know it today. This early Marvel character also sparked a fierce passion for comics, leading to the creation of iconic heroes like Spider-Man and Iron Man. So next time you think about Marvel, remember that the Human Torch ignited the flame of a legacy that continues to thrill fans around the world. Here's a wild fact about carbon in our bodies. Did you know that the average human body contains around 12.6 kilograms of carbon? That's about 18% of your total body weight. To put that into perspective, that's enough carbon to create roughly 900 pencils. Carbon is an essential element that plays a vital role in our biological makeup. It's found in proteins, fats, and carbohydrates, which are the building blocks of our cells. This element is not just important for us, it's a key player in the natural world, forming the basis of life as we know it. Our bodies are like tiny factories, constantly using and recycling carbon to power our cells and keep us functioning. So next time you pick up a pencil, remember that it symbolizes a small part of what makes you, you. How cool is that? Did you know Daniel Radcliffe had a glasses dilemma? On the set of Harry Potter, it turns out Radcliffe faced an unexpected challenge. He was allergic to nickel, a common metal used in his character's glasses. This allergy forced the filmmakers to find a solution, leading them to switch to hypoallergenic alternatives to keep him comfortable while filming. Interestingly, the glasses he wore during the movies had another twist. They were actually designed without any lenses. The filmmakers opted for this unique approach to avoid reflections that could interfere with the filming process. Instead of visible glass, they added the lenses digitally during post-production, allowing for flawless effects without distracting glare. This creative decision highlights the innovative techniques used in the film industry, showing how special effects can shape our viewing experience in surprising ways. So next time you watch Harry Potter, remember the behind-the-scenes story of how Radcliffe's allergy led to a clever solution? How many other movie secrets are hidden out of sight? Why exactly does human rights matter to 200 million people? It's astounding to think that while over 200 million individuals are part of a conversation about human rights, only about 5 million are actively engaged in the sector. This disparity raises important questions about awareness, action, and the barriers that keep people from stepping up. Many feel passionately about issues like equality, freedom, and justice. Yet for various reasons, like lack of resources or knowledge, most don't participate directly. The voices of those actively involved are critical as they drive the change we need to see in society. Activists and organizations work tirelessly to raise awareness, support marginalized communities, and push for policies that promote human rights. If more people understood the significance of their involvement, imagine how powerful the movement could become. How can we inspire the other 195 million to take action? Prepare to be amazed by the Double Baby Woof program. This exciting national initiative offers a unique opportunity for adventurous souls to travel the world, all in exchange for swimming. Launched with the aim of promoting fitness and a love for exploration, the Double Baby Woof program invites participants to swim in various locations around the globe. By completing designated swimming challenges, individuals can earn travel credits, which they can use to visit beautiful destinations. Imagine paddling through clear blue waters in the Caribbean, swimming alongside tropical fish, or exploring stunning coastal towns while enjoying the benefits of a healthy lifestyle. The program also emphasizes community engagement, encouraging swimmers to connect with local cultures and inspire others to take up swimming as a fun and rewarding activity. So, are you ready to dive into this amazing adventure? Here's a wild fact about audience engagement. Viewers of online content have a powerful influence on their favorite channels. When creators ask their audience to like videos and subscribe, they aren't just making polite requests, they're inviting everyone to be part of a community. This interaction not only helps boost the channel's visibility, but also creates a sense of belonging among fans. Liking a video sends a signal to the platform's algorithm that the content is valuable, increasing the chances of the video being recommended to others. Subscribers receive updates on new adventures and discoveries, ensuring they never miss out on exciting content. By clicking that like button or hitting subscribe, fans can support creators and encourage more of the content they love. So next time you watch a video, remember your engagement can make a real difference. Why not take a moment to show your support today? Guess what really drives the largest school in the world? City Montessori School in Lucknow, India, holds the title as the biggest school globally, and it's not just about size. Founded in 1959, this remarkable institution has expanded to include 21 campuses catering to over 32,000 students. Incredible, right? What sets City Montessori School apart is its unique dedication to Montessori pedagogy, a teaching method that emphasizes self-directed learning and collaborative play. The school draws inspiration from notable figures like Mahatma Gandhi and Sant Vinoba Bhave, which reflects its commitment to holistic education that nurtures both the mind and the spirit. This approach fosters an environment where students are encouraged to explore their interests and develop critical thinking skills. Imagine walking through the vibrant halls filled with enthusiastic learners working on projects, engaged in discussions, or simply enjoying learning through hands-on activities. City Montessori School isn't just a place to study, it's a community that celebrates diversity, promotes peace, and empowers the next generation. What an inspiring model for schools everywhere. What if I told you seconds can change everything? 1,000,000 seconds equals about 11 days, which might seem like a decent chunk of time. But wait until you hear about 1,000,000,000 seconds. That massive amount of time stretches out to around 32 years. This eye-opening comparison shows just how different these large numbers really are. Think about it. 11 days feels like a vacation, but 32 years, that's a lifetime. In our everyday lives, we often use these terms without really grasping their scale. For instance, when we talk about saving $1 million versus $1 billion, we might get lost in the numbers. However, it's clear these figures hold vastly different meanings. As you reflect on time and numbers, remember that 1,000,000 seconds can fly by, while 1,000,000,000 seconds might lead you into a whole new chapter of life. Are you amazed by how different they truly are? Most people don't know this, but Denmark's flag is ancient. The Dannebrog, Denmark's national flag, is believed to be the oldest flag still in use by an independent nation, dating back to 1625. This striking flag features a bold white Nordic cross on a vivid red background, symbolizing Christianity and the country's maritime heritage. Legend has it that the flag fell from the sky during a battle, inspiring Danish forces to victory. Over the centuries, the Dannebrog has become a powerful symbol of Danish identity, celebrated during holidays, national events, and even family gatherings. It's not just a flag, it's a living piece of history, connecting generations of Danes. Each time the flag is raised, it tells stories of bravery and tradition that have shaped the nation. So the next time you see the Dannebrog fluttering in the wind, remember you're witnessing a remarkable piece of history that has stood the test of time. Prepare to be amazed by the shortest presidency ever. Pedro Lascarin, who briefly held the title of Mexico's 34th head of state, serves as a fascinating example of political unpredictability. Incredibly, he only lasted in office for 45 minutes. This unusual event took place in the 19th century, during a time when Mexico was experiencing significant turmoil and instability. Lascarin stepped into power, but faced immediate challenges that made his tenure untenable. Instead of facing a lengthy term filled with complex decisions, he resigned almost as quickly as he had assumed the role. His record-setting presidency raises intriguing questions about political circumstances and what it truly means to lead. How could someone make an impact in just 45 minutes? The story of Laskirin reminds us that history can be as unpredictable as it is compelling. Did you know you see gray when eyes are shut? This fascinating phenomenon is called Eigengrau, or intrinsic gray, and it occurs when our eyes are closed. Surprisingly, people don't actually perceive a pitch-black void. Instead, the brain continues processing sensory information even without light. This activity happens because our visual system is always working, interpreting signals from the surrounding environment. Think about it. When you close your eyes, your brain is busy filling in the gaps. This gray color is a result of the neurons in your visual cortex firing away, creating a sort of mind-generated backdrop. It's a great reminder of how our perception of reality is often shaped more by brain activity than by external stimuli. So the next time you shut your eyes, take a moment to notice that subtle gray hue. It's your brain doing its thing. Did you know salt is a mineral we eat? Salt is truly one of a kind among minerals because it's the only one that we commonly consume in its natural form. While most minerals end up as components of supplements or are processed in some way before being safe to eat, salt is different. We sprinkle it on our food directly from the shaker, using it to enhance flavors and preserve meats. Its unique structure, composed mainly of two elements, sodium and chlorine, gives it versatile properties that are essential to our health. Sodium, for example, helps regulate fluid balance in our bodies and supports nerve function. But salt isn't just important for our health, it has a rich history too. From ancient times when it was used as currency to modern-day culinary creations, salt has played a significant role in various cultures. So next time you taste that savory flavor in your meal, remember that salt isn't just any mineral, it's an essential part of our everyday lives. Can you imagine food shortages despite enough production? It seems hard to believe, but even with the world capable of producing enough food for everyone, millions still go hungry each day. The problem isn't about the quantity of food available. It mostly revolves around how that food is distributed. Many regions grow abundant crops, yet logistical issues, economic constraints, and infrastructure gaps prevent food from reaching those who need it most. For instance, in some developing countries, roads and transportation systems may be inadequate, making it difficult to get fresh produce to market in time. Additionally, food waste plays a huge role. It's estimated that roughly 1/3 of all food produced is never consumed. This waste occurs at various stages, from farms to supermarkets. Tackling these distribution challenges is vital to ensuring that everyone can access nutritious meals. So how can we improve this crucial system? Can you picture a place with no airports? Tristan da Cunha is one of the world's most remote inhabited islands, located in the South Atlantic Ocean. This isolated destination is remarkable because it has no airports, hotels, or restaurants, making it a true escape from modern life. The only way to reach Tristan da Cunha is by boat, and the journey takes a staggering 6 days from South Africa. Imagine sailing through the vast ocean, finally arriving at a small community where everyone knows each other. The island is home to around 250 residents who enjoy a lifestyle deeply connected to nature. With no commercial tourism, they focus on fishing and farming, creating a tight-knit community where traditions thrive. Surrounded by dramatic cliffs and stunning views, this hidden gem impresses those who brave the lengthy journey. It's a fascinating reminder of how pure and untouched places still exist in our world. Who knows, perhaps one day you'll be inspired to take that adventure yourself. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Antarctica thrives. Despite being one of the coldest and driest places on Earth, this icy continent is home to unique ecosystems that are full of surprising life. Among these are fascinating penguin colonies, which have adapted brilliantly to their stark surroundings. For example, emperor penguins endure frigid temperatures and harsh winds to breed and rear their young. Antarctica also boasts massive glaciers, which are not just icy spectacles. They actually contain around 60% of the world's fresh water. The extreme challenges posed by the environment mean that only certain hardy organisms can survive, such as lichen, some bacteria, and even tiny microscopic life forms. These resilient creatures play an essential role in the ecosystem, showing us that even in the harshest conditions, life finds a way to flourish. How do you think these organisms survive such extremes?